My name is Madison. I'm just a girl on the internet. You are watching Turbo Glam. Wanted to come on here and talk about my air fresheners. They look so cute. Oh my god. If you watched my Florida vlog, you would have seen me making this packaging, I think. Or maybe it was a strawberry one. Basically, I wanted to come on here and talk about these, what inspired me to make them, why I made them, why they all have different scents. I don't know. I also just wanted to talk about them in general because this is a long time coming, and I think if anything, this gives me a space to kind of talk about why Turbo Glam exists. And I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing, but good start to this video. Let's get into it. I used to buy a ton of air fresheners from the creator Agila. I hope you can see that. She, as you can tell, makes the cutest air fresheners. I had this in my car for like way longer than you should. I've even kept it all this time. I think I got this like a couple years ago. This is another one that she's made. My cat's hanging out with me. I used to not only be obsessed with how cute they are, but I was really into buying different scents. And so I would spend like a lot of money, and it was kind of like feel-good purchase, I guess is the word, when I would buy these because they're so cute and they smell nice, and I could just put them in my car and look at them while I'm driving. And so when I got to the point where I felt like wanted to make some stickers or something, I really wanted to make these because I love buying air fresheners. For whatever reason, I fell in love with like the different scents, and I was like, I know that I can draw. At the time, this was like a couple years ago. I hadn't drawn in a long time. I even bought an eye pencil and an iPad a couple years prior. I'd done like a few drawings with it, and I was like, I suck at drawing now. Like I can't even draw anymore. So I was just really down on myself, and I think that as a creator, if you don't know what you're creating sometimes, like if you don't have a vision, it's kind of hard to make something out of nothing. And so I wanted to make merchandise, but I didn't want it to be like me in my car because, as you guys know, Turbo Glam, my car is not turbo. I don't have any turbos. I just think that turbos are really cool. I think that it's very interesting and sick how they can turn something that's waste into something that's good, and that's like even better than good. Do you know what I mean? But basically, I love turbos, and that's why Turbo Glam existed. Because of you guys, I wanted to make something special, and I didn't just want it to be like me in my car. There's nothing against merch that's like person and car, but I just felt like Turbo Glam was so much more than that. And so I was in a bad place, and I knew that I wanted to make air fresheners, and my friend Rain, shout out to Rain if you're watching this, she bought me this. And it's from 8080, and as you can tell, I was very inspired by it. I didn't like that it was just black ice. It's like just turbo. I was like, what if I like took this, made it cute? So that's what I did. So that's why we have these. You can probably see the turbo inspiration. This one is supposed to be like melting. I had a lot of requests for black ice. Cherries. We've got, this one's upside down, but it's pina colada. I just wanted to do a bunch of different scents. This one's one of my favorites. This one's actually gone through a pretty drastic redesign. I'll put on the screen what it used to be. And now this is the back of it, whereas the back of it before used to be a warning label. I just had some issues with the bright red on the warning label, and then we got an orange. And so all of these are flavored or scented exactly like what they look like, or I at least tried. The strawberry one was really hard for me. It smells really good, and I kind of tried to do like strawberry cake pop, and that's exactly what it smells like. I just feel like the strawberry like shape isn't like a turbo, and so I wanted to do something different. I do want to touch on some of the like, I guess, drama or controversy, just because I know that TikTok doesn't really give me a space to like really sit down and talk about it, and I know that what you guys see is only just people making designs that are very similar to mine, like this one, and predominantly this one. And I'm like shaking now because I'm not trying to call anyone out by name, and I know that as supporters of even just my work or Turbo Glam, or you don't see if a brand reaches out to me and is like, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, whatever, or not, you know, like you kind of only see like what's shown on social media. And so I think sometimes it makes it hard as a creator consider for me because I am small. I make bags and air fresheners, and now I have these teas. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll always be honest with you guys, and I'm just a little guy. And so when there's larger brands that are making donut turbos now or adding turbo cherries to designs, and you guys see it, I 100% see how you guys see them the same, and I have to, this is so hard for me to talk about, and I love and respect that you guys see that and care about me, but also I think that sometimes when it comes to copyright law, etc., I did hand draw all of these. I hand draw all my designs. I actually think it's really funny to look at the donut turbo when it started and now, and the in-between, because I work really hard on these, and if you follow me on Twitter, you probably see a lot of the back and forth that I have with you guys. I actually felt like, because there's a company that's pretty well known that makes a donut turbo now, I've really searched low and high, and I really was the first person to make these. And I don't even want it to be a thing, but it's like, I am very proud of these, and there's a reason why they look the way that they look. It's because I wanted them to smell like that. This is really hard for me to talk about, and so I hope that I'm doing okay. But for the donut, a lot of you guys, before I had the design where the frosting wasn't covering the full donut, you guys on Twitter let me know that it doesn't necessarily look like a donut, it looks like something else, and so I value that. I value your feedback, I value you guys so much, and so that's why it looks like this now. And so I'm really proud of where these are at. Even if that means that I'm inspiring other brands to do the same, I have to look at it as such, because this is what I'm trying to do with those designs. Is make them smell like it. So all I'm trying to say is I really appreciate your support with all of these. I couldn't do all of this without you. It started with stickers because I couldn't find someone to cut out this center section in the cherries in the States. I don't think that this matters, but full transparency, these are manufactured in China, because I had a vision for these air fresheners, and they're crazy and like things that you would throw away. They bring me joy. Even purchasing these before I started to make them, they brought me so much joy, and so I really hope that they bring you some joy, because they all smell so incredible. I'm so super proud, and I hope that when you're looking at these in your car, you not only smell good, I don't know where I'm going with that. I hope that these bring you joy. I've been sitting here for a while just yapping. I wanted to touch on some of the weird stuff, but I really wanted to make it clear that I'm super proud of just being where we're at with these. Like, I can't believe it's real. There's some things that I want to make better, like my logo is a little bit pixelated, and on the donut, the sweet smell kind of makes it so that the pigment on the actual air freshener can be a little bit more pastel. I have to step back and just be like, I'm looking at these in real life, because if you saw my first turbo vlog, I used to cut these out by hand. So I'm yapping a lot, but I just wanted to say these will be available for you guys. It will be $7. Thank you so much for your support, seriously. And so I hope that you enjoy these as much as I do. If you want to pick up 5 of them because you want to try different scents or whatever, I'm doing 5 for $27, so you get a little bit of a discount. And yeah, thank you so much. If you were someone that bought stickers from me when I first came out with these designs, and they didn't even make sense because they weren't scented, thank you. Like, seriously, I couldn't do these without you, and I can't. I am just like kind of speechless. So I love you guys, and thank you. Have a great day.